hours creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire.
Hey guys, so I finally was able to get out here on the water. I'm down at, I'm in Wekiva Park again. I'm actually paddling up the Wekiva River. As you can see, my pretty purple wristband, Wekiva Island. I tried to get to a point where it was quiet, but there's just, I mean, it's early, well, it's not that early, but there's still a lot of people out here. Anyways, I'll get back to you guys when it's quiet. It never fails. Every time I hit record, there's a plane coming over. Well, this is a nice little area back here. Kind of like a little nook. Doesn't look like anybody's going through this way. I don't know how far up or downstream it goes. Looks like there's a lot of trees that are down, but this is nice back here. Yeah, this area is way better. Kind of got off the main, I guess the main, oh, sorry about the sun there. There we go. Oh, the main drag, I guess. There we go. Oh, no, not really. Trying to get the sun out of your eyes, sorry about that. Alright, let's try something different here. Let me spin this thing around. There we go. Yeah, this is way better than being on the main stream, I guess. Much quieter. Spoke too soon, didn't I? Anyways, this is cool back here. So I'm in a canoe. Looks like a, I don't know, maybe a 16-foot canoe. It's a two-person canoe. Oh, and there's a spider. Get out of my canoe. Whoosh. All right, now he's in the water. Anyways, so I'm in a canoe. It's a, looks like a 16-foot canoe. And when I first started paddling, they gave me an oar, just an oar. And I couldn't, it just, yeah, with one person, I figured, let me try a kayak paddle, and this is the way to go. If you're by yourself in a canoe, get a kayak paddle. Definitely, it's the way to go. All right. So it's August 19th, 2017. Out here on the Wekiva River in it's a two-person 16-foot canoe. And people ask me, how do you paddle a canoe, a two-person canoe by yourself? I'm like, really? It's not that hard. Best way is to flip it around and sit backwards on the front seat. That way the back end's not up like this. And get yourself a kayak paddle. This is definitely the way to go. It's easier. You know, being that I'm sitting actually in the front of the canoe and facing the back, it's not as wide in this area, so it's easy to use the kayak paddle. If I was sitting in the middle, yeah, it'd be a lot harder. I'd have to get either a longer paddle or I don't know how well that would work. I got something jumping in the water up there. Well, I think I've paddled about I don't know, maybe a quarter mile, maybe. First blister. I got soft hands, apparently. Apparently, I got soft hands. Definitely be feeling this in the morning. It's okay though. Every time I hit record, a stupid airplane comes. What the hell? Finally. Nice quiet spot. With some wildlife in the background. This place is pretty cool. Still too crowded for my likes though. Still too crowded. Wish I could get here at like 6. That would be a perfect time. Still be dark, be nice. Somebody kayaking back there. Probably not the greatest idea going through here. All the spider webs. I got like 1,000 spiders on my head now. It's alright though. This lake, I made it to the lake, obviously. It's not as big as I remembered. It's probably been about 20 years since I've been up here though, but I thought it was way bigger. But it's still cool, still a cool lake. There's not too many people on the lake, but it looks like up at the park, there's probably a gazillion, so I'm not going over there. I'll go over here. This little quiet area over here. This looks kind of cool. Let's check it out. So I think I'm just going to sit here for a little while and float around. Maybe eat some lunch or mid-morning snack. You hear all that craziness? I'm not going up there. Check out the water on my face. Pretty cool effect. Sitting here on the lake here at Wekiva Park with my purple wristband. Wekiva Island. It's a cool place. You can hear all the commotion up at the park though. But the lake's cool. It's a little smaller than I remembered it, but I haven't been here in years. Floating into the weeds. So I've decided to have a mid-morning snack. Peanut butter, yummy, and a banana. Good stuff, potassium. No cooking today. Maybe tomorrow, or maybe next weekend. Oh, I finally got my Bush Body stove and a Toke's pot. It's like a 1100 millimeter pot. I can't wait to use it. Tastes like pepperoni. This lake would be cooler if it was bigger. Still pretty neat though. So I just finally saw someone else who's using a kayak paddle and a canoe, but apparently she doesn't know how to use it because she wasn't doing this job here. She wasn't, you know, using both ends of it. She was using it like a canoe oar and then switching, you know, actually flipping it over. I mean, she doesn't even need to do that. She just needs to tilt it. It was pretty entertaining to watch. Good old Nalgene bottle. I've had this thing for I got this in like 03. That's 2017. Actually, I got a bunch of them. These things are great. Bulletproof. Good things to have. You know, at this at this point, I kind of wish I had a catheter because I really got to pee. I could just try and pee off the side of the boat, but I'd probably end up in the water, knowing my luck. Trying to get the hell out of here. See if I can give you guys scenery behind me. It's kind of bright, I know. Sorry about that. Oh, man, that's a little too dark there. Oh, it's as good as it's going to get. You can't see my face, really. It's the only thing with this camera is the... There you go. You gotta set the exposure. Blue skies. It's awesome. It's awesome. Paddling backwards. Just so you guys can see the sky. That is awesome. On the water, on the lake. It's very calm. People are still loud though up at the park. I got two gators coming my way. I do not want to go near these guys. There he is. First gator of the trip.
Pretty good sized gator, Austin.
Nice.
There's two of them.
I saw them floating around somewhere.
Yeah, I can only. Yeah, there's that one.
Oh yeah, there's the other one. Cool. So now, heading up to Rock Springs. Going upstream again. Okay, so one thing I could never understand, I'll never ever understand, is why do people have to have their phones and their music blasting? You know, nobody else wants to listen to that. Whatever happened to headphones? I don't get it. I just don't get it. So I'm kind of sitting here in this little nook, and I back off the main stream there. It's nice. Right next to this big log. I got up on this log. So I got out of that little nook just in time. As I was leaving, I'd say about 10 boats came down and turned right in there. I don't know what they're going to do in there. It's very small. Not a lot of room to move around. Whatever. Okay, so I think I've paddled far enough upstream going towards Rock Springs. I mean, Rock Springs is like way up there, and I'm not going all the way up there, but I'm going to turn around and head back down to the island, maybe go down past it, see what it looks like. So basically now I'm heading back downstream. I don't even need to paddle. Just sit here and float down. All I got to do is steer. That's it. Nice. Check it out. She's got an umbrella. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Right on a kayak. Wow. So we're almost back to Wekiva Island. I can hear music and ridiculousness. Loud drunk people, pretty much. I think I'm gonna go past it and then go downstream and then come back up and maybe have a beer. If you could see the craziness that I just went by. I went by Wekiva Island where I got the canoe this morning and there was nobody there, and now there's probably, I'd say, a good 500 people there, maybe. Maybe not that many. Close to it, maybe. It's ridiculous. Very loud. Crazy, crazy. Probably still hear it in the background. Besides the wildlife. Look, it's a house on the water. House on the water. Alright, it's enough of that. House on the water. Little turtle. I don't know if you guys can see that. He's just sitting on that log, sunning himself. So we just left Shell Island. There's a lot of people there. It was like a big party. It was a big party. Rope swing, lots of boats, lots of beer, lots of food. Good times, I guess. You're into all that loudness and whatever. Maybe years ago I was, but nowadays not so much. Be a nice quiet lake somewhere by myself. That'd be nice. So I'm paddling upstream now. Probably about a mile, maybe about a mile, I guess. No big deal. Weather's been real nice today, blue skies, finally getting some clouds. There, now I'm centered. Anyways, I think I'm going to call the end of the video here, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. It's a lot of fun, so give me a thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to see more of this kind of stuff. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya.